In just a few weeks, millions of people across the country could face food shortages as conflicts grow, supply chains crumble, and store shelves go empty. This is your final warning. Prices are about to soar, and government help might not be there when you need it. Now is the time to act. Gather the essential items your family will need, or you might find yourself unprepared. Make sure to stock up on these 30 must-have essentials before November arrives. Time is running out, and the stakes have never been higher. Rigor 30. Apple cider vinegar. Let's be honest. Are you really thinking about skipping apple cider vinegar? Whether you choose Bragg's, Heinz, or any other brand, this miracle liquid deserves a top spot in your kitchen. It's not just a zesty splash for your salad, it's a game changer. Apple cider vinegar can help when your food starts to spoil or when your immune system needs a boost. Need to preserve food or disinfect surfaces? Apple cider vinegar has got you covered. If you think stocking up on bottled water and canned goods is enough, think again. Without this powerhouse, you're inviting bacteria into your home. This versatile staple can extend the shelf life of fresh produce, clean your cooking tools, and even help fend off illnesses when medical supplies are running low. If you're not stockpiling apple cider vinegar, you're missing out on a crucial survival tool. Get it now before it's too late. 29. Peanut oil. Don't overlook peanut oil. It's not just another cooking fat, it's one of the most versatile oils out there. Thanks to its high smoke point, peanut oil allows you to cook and fry nearly anything without the risk of burning or spoiling quickly. When stocking up, go for trusted brands like Planters or Lena, known for their quality. Imagine cooking on an open flame or gas stove without electricity. The last thing you need is an oil that can't handle the heat or goes rancid. Peanut oil isn't just a cooking tool, it's a survival essential. Skipping it could lead to burnt food and sticky pans, definitely an unnecessary hassle in an already tough situation. 28. Instant mashed potatoes. Think instant mashed potatoes aren't worth adding to your pantry? Think again. Whether you prefer Idahoan or Betty Crocker, these shelf-stable flakes should be at the top of your stockpile list. Here's why. Instant mashed potatoes are a survival essential. First, they're incredibly lightweight, making them easy to store and carry. Just add water, and you have a hearty meal ready in minutes. Not only are they convenient, but they're also rich in calories, giving you the energy boost you need when your food supplies run low. When you're exhausted and stressed, having something quick and easy to prepare can be a lifesaver. A hot, comforting meal made from instant mashed potatoes can provide both warmth and nourishment. Don't think of them as just a side dish. They're a versatile, calorie-dense staple that will keep you fed and ready for anything. When options are scarce, if you skip these essentials now, you might regret it later. Invest in instant mashed potatoes today to ensure you're ready for anything that comes your way. 27. White vinegar. If white vinegar isn't already on your stockpile list, it's time to change that. Whether you choose Heinz or a generic store brand, the type doesn't matter. Just make sure you have it. White vinegar is one of the most versatile and essential pantry items. Beyond its usual roles in pickling and cleaning, it becomes a crucial survival tool in emergencies. Imagine this. The power goes out, and refrigeration is no longer an option. This is where white vinegar shines. It helps preserve a variety of foods, sanitizes surfaces, and even acts as a quick substitute for disinfectants. Think bleach will be enough? Think again. Without white vinegar, you're leaving yourself vulnerable to harmful germs and bacteria. A well-stocked pantry won't mean much if unsanitary conditions make you sick. Recognizing the importance of cleanliness and food preservation during tough times can make all the difference. Don't wait until it's too late. Stock up on white vinegar now to protect your health and ensure your well-being in the future. 26. Honey. If you think regular sugar will do the trick, Think again. Honey, especially raw and unprocessed honey from trusted brands like Nature Nate's or your local farm, is a must-have for your stockpile. This isn't just about satisfying your sweet tooth, it's about survival. Honey never spoils, making it an ideal long-term pantry staple. It's loaded with antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals, nutrients your body will need when fresh food is hard to come by. But honey's benefits don't stop at nutrition. It functions as a natural antibacterial agent. It effectively heals wounds, soothes sore throats, and boosts your immune system during resource shortages. Don't rely on processed sugar, which can harm your teeth and spike your blood sugar. Honey is a survival essential, and ignoring it could be a big mistake. When resources are scarce, you'll be glad you have honey in your pantry. Don't wait. Get this liquid gold before it's too late. 25. Canned evaporated milk. Don't underestimate the power of canned evaporated milk. Sure, it's great for Grandma's fudge, but it's so much more than that. Whether you prefer Carnation or Nestlé, this pantry essential is a game changer, especially when fresh dairy becomes a luxury of the past. With a long shelf life, canned evaporated milk can upgrade your coffee, enhance your baking, and add creamy richness to soups and sauces. But it's not just about flavor. It's packed with calcium and vitamin D, which are essential for strong bones and a healthy immune system. Imagine facing tough times without the comfort of a creamy cup of coffee. That would be a nightmare. By skipping this must-have, you're sacrificing taste and your health. Avoid the regret of relying on powdered creamer. Stock up on canned evaporated milk now and stay prepared for whatever comes your way. 24. Shelf-stable. Cheese. Think cheese is a luxury? Think again. Picture this. The power's out, and your fancy brie is quickly turning into a moldy science project in the fridge. Enter processed, shelf-stable cheese, like Kraft Singles, your unsung hero of survival foods. This often overlooked item deserves a spot in your pantry. Packed with fats and proteins, shelf-stable cheese isn't just convenient, it can be a lifesaver in tough situations. 23. Baking soda. Are you seriously underestimating baking soda? This humble little box is an absolute game changer for anyone preparing for the unexpected. Whether you choose Arm and Hammer or any other brand, you need to stock up on this versatile powerhouse now. Baking soda isn't just a baking ingredient, it's a survival essential. Imagine running out of yeast. Baking soda can step in as a natural leavening agent. Ran out of toothpaste? No problem. Baking soda works perfectly as a natural teeth cleaner. But that's just the beginning. Baking soda is a cleaning dynamo. It can deodorize and scrub everything from kitchen surfaces to your clothes. It's also a must-have for first aid. It's great for neutralizing acid burns and soothing insect bites. If you think you can survive without this multi-purpose miracle powder, think again. Not having baking soda in your prep supplies could leave you facing unnecessary challenges. So be smart. Add it to your stockpile before the end of September. You'll be glad you did. 22. Bouillon cubes. Ignoring bouillon cubes is a rookie mistake you can't afford to make. Whether you're using brands like Gordon or Maggi, these little flavor powerhouses are your culinary lifesavers. If you're tired of bland, uninspired meals day after day, having bouillon cubes on hand is essential. These versatile cubes aren't just for soups. They can elevate a simple pot of rice or a can of beans into something truly delicious. Each cube packs concentrated flavor and the perfect amount of seasoning. Plus, bouillon cubes are shelf-stable and lightweight, making them easy to store without needing refrigeration. If you think you can skip them, think again. Your taste buds will thank you for keeping these on your shelf. Don't let your meals become tasteless and monotonous, especially when life gets stressful. Make the smart choice and stock up on bouillon cubes today. 21. Instant rice. Do you believe that instant rice is just for lazy dinners? Think again. This underrated hero deserves a top spot on your essential stockpile list. Whether it's minute rice or Uncle Ben's, stock up on it now to avoid being unprepared. Instant rice isn't just for quick meals. It's a survival staple. Why? Because it cooks in minutes, saving you valuable fuel and energy resources that can be scarce in tough times. This pantry powerhouse is lightweight, easy to store, and incredibly versatile. Pair it with canned goods, toss in some bouillon cubes, or mix it with leftovers to create a satisfying meal. Here's the best part. When you're too tired or pressed for time, instant rice is a total lifesaver. Relying solely on raw grains? Think twice. Long cooking times can drain your resources and add unnecessary stress when you're in survival mode. Stock up on instant rice now and be ready for anything. 20. Powdered eggs. Let's shine a light on a true unsung hero in emergency food storage. Powdered eggs. You might think fresh eggs will always be available, but consider this. When supply chains falter and refrigeration becomes a luxury, powdered eggs from reputable brands like Augustin Farms become your lifeline. Why are they so crucial? For starters, powdered eggs are shelf-stable, meaning they won't spoil like their fresh counterparts. Packed with essential protein, they make a fantastic addition to your diet. Their versatility is unmatched. You can whip up scrambled eggs for breakfast, incorporate them into your favorite baked goods like cookies, or enrich soups and casseroles in a flash. They seamlessly substitute for fresh eggs in nearly any recipe. If you haven't started stockpiling powdered eggs yet, you're missing out on a key survival food. Picture a future where your meals lack vital protein and nutrients. That's a grim scenario. Don't let it happen. Add powdered eggs to your emergency supplies now to ensure you're ready for anything. Take action and secure your protein source with powdered eggs. Your future self will be grateful when you're well-nourished, strong, and ready to tackle whatever challenges lie ahead. Don't wait until it's too late. 19. Canned pineapple. Are you thinking about skipping canned pineapple? Think again. Brands like Dole and Del Monte should definitely have a place in your emergency supplies. Never underestimate the power of fruit, especially when fresh options are scarce. You'll be thankful for that canned pineapple, when it helps fend off vitamin C deficiency after the veggies and oranges are long gone. Why is canned pineapple a must-have? Not only is it a tasty treat to satisfy your sweet cravings, but it's also packed with essential vitamins, minerals, and natural sugars that can help keep your energy up when your other supplies start to dwindle. Plus, the natural enzymes in pineapple aid digestion, which can be a lifesaver when your diet is less than ideal. Talk about versatility. You can enjoy the juice as a refreshing drink or use it as a flavorful base for sauces and marinades, adding much-needed variety to your meals during challenging times. If you're considering skipping canned pineapple, you might as well prepare for scurvy and a bland, nutrient-deficient diet. Don't make that mistake. Make canned pineapple a priority in your stockpile. Your future self will be grateful when those essential nutrients and delicious options are in short supply. 18. Blackstrap molasses. Think you can get by without a reliable source of energy and nutrients? Think again. If you're not already stockpiling Blackstrap molasses, you might be overlooking a crucial element for your survival. Whether it's from a local plantation, your favorite health food store, or even grandma's hidden stash, grab as much as you can. In tough times, this isn't just any sweetener. It's a lifeline. Blackstrap molasses is more than just a sugary syrup. It's a powerhouse of nutrients packed into every drop. It's rich in iron, calcium, and other essential vitamins and minerals that can help keep you strong and healthy. Don't underestimate the value of Blackstrap molasses in your emergency food storage. Secure your energy source today, and you'll thank yourself later when you have the nutrition you need to stay resilient. 18. Blackstrap molasses. Blackstrap molasses is a powerhouse of nutrients, rich in iron, calcium, magnesium, and potassium. This essential ingredient will be your saving grace when fresh food becomes a rare commodity. Without these vital nutrients, you could face serious health issues like anemia, weak bones, muscle cramps, and an overall decline in your well-being while you're just trying to stay afloat. And let's not forget about energy. Do you really think you can tackle stress and fatigue without a solid fuel source? Absolutely not. Blackstrap molasses is your go-to for natural, long-lasting energy. It's perfect for keeping you on your feet, especially when it feels like the world is crumbling around you. Don't underestimate the power of this incredible syrup. Make it a staple in your survival plan today. 17. Powdered milk. You might wonder why you should consider powdered milk when fresh milk is so readily available. But let me tell you, in times of crisis, when grocery store shelves are bare and the dairy section looks like a ghost town, powdered milk becomes your unsung hero. Think of brands like Carnation or Nestlé. These products have an impressive shelf life and are loaded with essential nutrients like calcium, protein, and vitamins. Powdered milk isn't just a backup for your morning coffee or cereal, it's incredibly versatile. When fresh milk isn't an option, you can use it in baking, cooking, or even as a refreshing drink. Imagine scenarios like power outages, supply chain disruptions, or other unexpected events. Fresh milk can disappear in the blink of an eye. Don't deceive yourself into believing that you can survive on just water or the remaining items in your fridge. Without powdered milk, you're risking bone health, nutritional deficiencies, and a world of regret. So, why wait? Stockpiling powdered milk now could mean the difference between nutritional security and a frantic search for nutrients when you need them most. Make powdered milk a staple in your emergency pantry today to avoid being unprepared. 16. Canned fish. Let's get real for a moment. If you're not stocking up on canned fish, you're missing out on a crucial staple for your emergency pantry. Think tuna, salmon, sardines, or mackerel. Whatever you can find, just make sure to choose quality brands like Bumblebee, Starkist, or Wild Planet. These little cans are nutritional powerhouses, loaded with protein, omega-3 fatty acids, and essential nutrients that will keep you strong during tough times. Can you really afford to go without a convenient source of protein and healthy fats? Think again. Without canned fish, you might find yourself in a situation where your body starts breaking down muscle for energy, leaving you exhausted, weak, and more susceptible to illness. The best part? You can eat canned fish straight from the can when necessary, as it doesn't require refrigeration and has a long shelf life. It's the ultimate survival food. If you haven't started stockpiling canned fish yet, you're putting yourself at risk of being undernourished. It's time to wake up, head to the grocery store, and start collecting this essential item before it's too late. Trust me, your future self will be grateful. 15. Canned pumpkin. I can hear the chuckles already, but hear me out. Overlooking canned pumpkin is a big mistake. Brands like Libby's and Organic Valley offer cans that are absolute lifesavers. And no, it's not just for Thanksgiving pies. Picture this. It's late September, fresh veggies are scarce, and you'll be thankful you stocked up on canned pumpkin. This underappreciated superfood is abundant in vitamins, minerals, and fiber. It's an ideal addition for use in soups, stews, baking, or even as a side dish. Don't underestimate the versatility and nutritional benefits of canned pumpkin. It can help fill in the gaps when fresh produce is hard to come by. Make sure to add canned pumpkin to your stockpile today. It's a smart move that can keep you nourished during tough times. 14. Canned pumpkin. Canned pumpkin does more than just fill your stomach. It supports a strong immune system and keeps your digestive health in check. Don't be the one who thinks, "I'll skip the canned pumpkin." You'll end up regretting it. Stock up now to avoid glaring nutritional gaps in your pantry. 13. Cornmeal. Are you missing out on cornmeal? If so, you're passing up one of the most versatile staples for your pantry. Trusted brands like Quaker and Bob's Red Mill are reliable choices. Cornmeal isn't just a staple of American cuisine, it's also a crucial survival ingredient. With cornmeal, you can make delicious cornbread, hearty polenta, or bread to accompany any protein you find. But here's something you might not know. Cornmeal has a long shelf life and is incredibly filling. Any serious stockpile must include this calorie-dense, easy-to-prepare staple. Ignoring this essential could leave you hungry and regretting your decision when times get tough. Get smart and stock up on cornmeal now, or face the consequences of being unprepared. 12. Hardtack. Let's talk about hardtack. Yes, you heard me right. You might be thinking this is an old-school survival food. How quaint. But dismissing hardtack is a serious oversight. It's not just a relic from the past. It's a powerhouse of survival nutrition that has proven its worth throughout history. Consider Civil War soldiers navigating treacherous seas. They relied on hardtack because they recognized its immense value. This rugged food has an almost indestructible nature and a shelf life that would make any modern snack jealous. While all those trendy survival foods might fade away, hardtack will still be standing strong, packed with essential calories. Underestimating it as obsolete could be your biggest blunder in tough times. So, don't overlook this resilient staple. Start stockpiling hardtack now, unless you're okay with facing hunger while clinging to your misplaced pride. 11. Instant coffee. Do you believe you can handle a crisis without your morning coffee? Think again. Whether you prefer Folgers, Nescafe, or Maxwell House, it's time to stock up. You might chuckle at the idea, but caffeine withdrawal can hit you hard when the going gets tough. Instant coffee isn't just a luxury. It's a vital mental lifeline when every moment feels like a marathon. The simple act of enjoying a hot cup can bring immense comfort amidst chaos. Priceless when stress levels are high. Plus, it doubles as a powerful morale booster and can even serve as a bartering tool when resources dwindle. Don't underestimate its importance. Buy instant coffee like your sanity depends on it, because it just might. If you neglect this essential, you may find yourself brewing dandelion roots and pretending it's the real thing. Trust me, when that warm cup of joe is the only thing fueling your spirit, you'll be grateful you prepared. 10. Hot sauce. Let's be honest for a second. Hot sauce isn't just a condiment. It's essential. Imagine facing bland, repetitive meals day after day. Now picture how a splash of hot sauce can turn that monotony into a delicious escape. It's not just about adding heat. It's about elevating your entire dining experience when everything else feels drab. Here's a pro tip. Vinegar-based hot sauces have an almost indefinite shelf life, even without refrigeration. When fresh supplies are scarce, they become your flavor ally. A dash of hot sauce can elevate even the most tired ingredients, making them more enjoyable and lifting your spirits during tough times. So, if you want to steer clear of soul-crushing, flavorless meals when the going gets tough, now is the time to stock up on those little bottles of spicy goodness. 9. Saltine crackers. Are you seriously overlooking saltine crackers? It's time to wake up and take action. Whether it's Nabisco Premium or Keebler Club, these are a must-have for any well-prepared pantry. Saltine crackers, though unglamorous, are essential, and you'll regret not having them in stressful times. Why are they so important? Saltine crackers are shelf-stable, easy to digest, and incredibly versatile. When your stomach can't handle anything too heavy, saltines serve as a quick and simple source of calories. You can pair them with almost anything like peanut butter, canned meats, or leftovers from your pantry. And let's not forget the critical role they play when you're under the weather and need something bland to keep you nourished. Ignoring them means setting yourself up for a miserable, nutrient-deficient existence. It's time to stock up on these essentials and avoid the regret that comes with empty shelves and an empty stomach. 8. Canned beans. Let's talk survival essentials. If you're not stocking canned beans, you are massively underestimating your preparedness game. Think of canned beans as your emergency pantry's all-star MVP. We're not talking about boring beans. We're talking about black beans, pinto beans, kidney beans. Brands like Goya or Bush's Best should be taking up prime real estate on your shelves. These compact yet potent cans are brimming with protein, fiber, and essential nutrients. They serve as nutritional powerhouses that sustain you during periods when fresh food becomes a distant memory. Think you can survive on pasta and rice? Think again. Without beans, you'll hit a wall, both mentally and physically. Your body craves variety and balance, and beans are one of the rare foods that provide that without requiring refrigeration or having a short shelf life. Neglecting this staple can lead to a miserable, protein-deficient struggle during any crisis. Chapter 7. Rolled oats. Let's talk about rolled oats. You might be wondering why they're essential. Here's the kicker. They're not only super affordable, but also incredibly easy to prepare. Packed with fiber, rolled oats will keep you full and help maintain a healthy digestive system when other food options fail. Don't fool yourself into thinking that a stash of pasta and canned goods will be enough. While those offer sustenance, they mainly provide empty carbs that can leave you feeling weak and sluggish over time. Take this advice seriously and add rolled oats to your stockpile before you find yourself struggling. 6. Canned tomatoes. Hey folks, let's smash some myths about canned tomatoes. You might think they're just for spaghetti night, but think again. These little gems, like Cento or Hunt's, are more than just pantry fillers. They're the cornerstone of countless dishes and an absolute must-have in your survival stash. Imagine a scenario where fresh produce has long disappeared, leaving you with only the essentials. That's when these canned heroes come to the rescue. You can incorporate them into soups, stews, and sauces, or simply consume them straight from the can if needed. Trust me, you won't regret it. Canned tomatoes are jam-packed with vitamins A and C, as well as antioxidants that support your immune system. They add a crucial acidity to your meals, something you'll desperately crave when everything else is just plain bland. Don't underestimate their value. If you skip out on these, you're signing up for a future filled with tasteless, nutrient-deficient meals. 5. Dried lentils. Let's get one thing straight. You absolutely cannot skip over dried lentils. Why? Because lentils are a powerhouse of nutrition, packed with protein, fiber, iron, and essential minerals. These little legumes will keep you fueled and strong no matter what happens. Whether it's red, green, or brown lentils, these shelf-stable gems can last for years in your pantry. Trust me, you'll want a variety on hand. You can whip lentils into soups, stews, or even a simple side dish in no time. Plus, they cook faster than beans, making them the ideal solution for a hearty, nutritious, and easy-to-prepare meal. If you're passing by the lentil aisle, think again. Skipping lentils in your stockpile might mean opting for a diet heavy on carbs, but light on the essential proteins and nutrients you need. Don't forget one of the most important foods you can store. Make sure you stock up on lentils before it's too late. You won't regret it. 4. Cornstarch. You might think cornstarch is just for thickening sauces, but that's far from the truth. This humble powder is an absolute game changer in your stockpile. It doesn't matter if it's Argo, Clabber Girl, or any other brand. Without cornstarch, you're leaving yourself vulnerable to culinary disasters. Cornstarch is essential because it thickens soups, stews, and sauces, transforming them into hearty, satisfying meals. Imagine trying to survive on thin, watery slop. It's not just unappetizing, it's demoralizing. But its usefulness doesn't stop there. Cornstarch is a lifesaver when flour is scarce and is crucial for baking. It's also a key ingredient in making your own baking powder, an invaluable asset when store shelves are bare. If you think you can skip stockpiling cornstarch, think again. The poor quality of your diet may lead to malnutrition. Make sure it's a staple in your pantry. 3. Salt. Ever thought you could survive without salt? Think again. Whether it's Morton or Diamond Crystal, you need to grab this vital mineral while you still can. Besides adding flavor to food, salt is essential to survival. Imagine trying to preserve your food without salt. It's nearly impossible. Salt helps maintain your body's electrolyte balance and disinfects wounds during medical emergencies. Without it, your food stockpile will be useless, resulting in bland, tasteless meals. Before you know it, your body will begin to deteriorate due to a lack of essential minerals. In times of scarcity, salt can serve as a valuable commodity due to its high trade value, allowing you to exchange it for other essential goods. If you're not stockpiling salt, trust me, you're setting yourself up for trouble. The time to act is now. Don't sit back and hope for the best. Add salt to your stockpile immediately, or prepare to face severe consequences when you run out of options. Secure this staple before it's too late. 2. Ramen noodles. You might think of ramen noodles as just a cheap college staple, but it's time to change that perception. Picture yourself in the grocery aisles. Don't overlook those savory noodles when times get tough. Ramen isn't just a backup plan, it can be a lifesaver. Here's why you absolutely need these noodles in your pantry. First, they're incredibly budget-friendly, so you can stock up without breaking the bank. Plus, they have an impressive shelf life, meaning you can keep them stored for the long haul. Just add hot water, and you've got a satisfying meal ready in minutes. But don't underestimate their versatility. You can transform a simple bowl of ramen into a gourmet delight by tossing in canned vegetables, some meat, or even shelf-stable cheese. Without ramen, your meals could end up dull and unsatisfying, leaving you with little comfort when you need it most. Don't fall into the trap of dismissing ramen as junk food. You might just find yourself staring at empty shelves, hungry, with no quick fix in sight. Trust me, you'll want these noodles in your emergency stockpile. 1. Ghee. What about ghee? If you're skipping ghee, that's a serious oversight. Ghee is a pantry powerhouse, versatile and packed with healthy fats. Brands like Organic Valley and Ancient offer great options. But honestly, any ghee you find is worth picking up. It doesn't require refrigeration and has a high smoke point, making it perfect for frying or baking. Plus, it's rich in fat-soluble vitamins A and K, which are essential for immune support, especially when fresh produce is scarce. Imagine facing a survival scenario with bland, unappetizing meals. You'll crave the comfort of something rich and satisfying, and that's where ghee shines. Don't set yourself up for a culinary disaster by neglecting to stockpile this golden ingredient. Make the smart choice now. Grab some ghee and elevate your survival game to a whole new level. These items may seem simple, but they are your lifeline in uncertain times. Don't wait for the crisis to hit. Act now to secure your essentials and ensure you and your family are prepared. The choices you make today can mean the difference between survival and struggle. Make sure you're ready, stock up, stay safe, and share this video to help others prepare. Your future self will thank you.